Hello, good afternoon. A man has been charged with murder after a car was driven into a crowd in the American city of Charlottesville, killing one woman and injuring 19 other people. The attack followed a day of violence in the city involving white nationalist protesters and anti-racist demonstrators. President Trump has been criticised for failing to explicitly condemn the far-right groups involved. Caroline Hawley reports.
Late last night, a vigil for the victims of what politicians are calling an act of domestic terror. There's been cross-party condemnation, not just of the attack, but also the president's response to it. It came during a day of disturbances sparked by one of the biggest public gatherings of the far right in the United States in decades. Brawls broke out with counter-demonstrators. And then this. A car turned into a deadly weapon. This was the moment the vehicle ploughed into anti-racism protesters. One woman was killed, 19 others were injured. The attack has shocked not just Charlottesville, but the country.
The car hit some people, and then it backed up so that it could gain momentum, so it could go faster, and it just smashed into dozens of people. There was at least a dozen people that were directly hit by the car.
A 22-year-old man has now been arrested and charged with murder. President Trump's response to the day was a swift condemnation of what he called hatred, bigotry and violence on many sides. But many Republicans and Democrats have called on him to speak out explicitly against white supremacism. In their words, to call evil by its name. There's growing alarm now over the rise of the far right.
And I have a message to all the white supremacists and the Nazis who came into Charlottesville today. Our message is plain and simple. Go home. You are not wanted in this great Commonwealth. Shame on you.
Many in the States are concerned that the far right has been emboldened by the Trump presidency. Yesterday's rally was attended by neo-Nazi sympathizers as well as members of the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, I will be back. We'll all be back.
What happened in Charlottesville has been a major domestic test for the president. He's now under pressure over the violence here and over what the House Democratic leader has called the shameful reality of white supremacism in America today. Caroline Hawley, BBC News.